Hello everyone, it's Top Market Lam here, and this is the first episode, as promised, of the behind the scenes slash and weekly update series. So there's actually another one later coming out today because of Ritual of the Majra, and I haven't gone over that, and I know it's a little late. I still want to go over it though because it was a really important big update. But in this video, I'll be going over behind the scenes October. So this is behind the scenes October, what you can see here. So I'll just read it to you guys and then I'll just discuss what I've read. Alright. I often think back to boss monsters I fought when I was merely a low-level adventurer with nothing but full mithril and a few hundred herring to my name. Back then, killing Delrith or going toe to claw with the evil chicken was a major achievement, but it would be awesome to be able to fight them again with all my new shiny stats and equipment, just to show them who's boss now. Imagine a sentient tower that can trawl through your memories, allowing you to relive those fights in a new, purpose-built combat arena. Imagine a tower that can give you challenges based around these unlocked bosses, give you arcade-style bonuses and weaknesses as you progress to the top. Imagine a tower that can reward you for completing those challenges with unique gear, allowing you to show off your progress and flaunt your success in the battered faces of your enemies. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one, for at the very end of this month we will be bringing members the Dominion Tower. Okay, so this is sounds really cool. I actually think someone mentioned this on the forums, a player mod, last year, and RuneShark, some people I listened to had a podcast, and they mentioned that. So someone did mention that, and a lot of people thought that they would be releasing this when Daemonheim came out, when the Strange Power thing, which is when everyone in the game just randomly, their characters flew up and turned towards the same direction. A lot of people thought that was because they were releasing this, because on the forums a player mod made an idea about this, basically the exact same thing, but in the end it was Daemonheim, so I think Jagex realized that it was a really good idea and now they're actually making it. Okay, so I'll continue reading. Fight over 50 different boss monsters, engage with multiple fight modes to test your skills from endurance mode to climber mode, cope with over 20 new combat handicaps, battle in 8 grand new specialty battles using Dominion weapons and bombs. Once you're done, chuck down a marker with your achievements, see how you've competed on the high score table, and mock your rivals as they fall. As well as generous combat XP and new consumable items to use on the surface world, you'll have the chance to unlock the Dominion glove sets, designed to offer an unarmed combat options and offer some of the best stats available for the glove slot. Plus, you'll get to play with some deadly Dreadnought, a new ally to help you in the hardest and toughest fights yet to come. We are even intending to run a special sneak preview session at RuneFest this month to allow these attending to have full access to the tower on special test servers, and even invite the players there to design their own brand new Dominion boss. So I think what they mean about brand new Dominion boss is that basically all these bosses will be bosses you've already fought before, except for one, which will be the Dominion boss. Maybe it's the last one after you defeating all the other ones. And that's the one that the players are having a competition to design. That's just what I think it is. I'm not sure. And then also, it seems like it has potential to be something really fun. One thing I'm not so happy about is new stats available for the new gloves slot item, because I just got Barro's gloves and I felt pretty good about that, but if now all high levels will have better gloves than me, I'll have to get those gloves, so that will be a little annoying. But all in all, this looks like a really good update. I hope they have more than one reward, because one reward would sort of suck. But it looks like sort of another mini game that looks like it could be really cool. Chat changes and camera controls. We're adding new ways for you to control your camera movement by adding new mouse cam. Sadly, this isn't a small rodent with a CCTV strapped to its back, which would be cool too, but it does allow you to use your middle mouse button to change your camera angle, which means you can navigate the game world using solely the mouse. To use this feature, you'll simply need to hold the middle mouse wheel to pitch and rotate the view. Our chat features are going through a massive overhaul too, and will soon be able to offer features like auto-wrapping text and chat modes, allowing you to change your default typing mode from the public to clan to friends, guests, clans, etc. This is designed to make chatting in different modes even easier, but will still allow users to stick to their old // methods if they prefer. And I also wanted to say that about this, it sounds like they're sort of making the interface, how you interact with the game, a lot more like other MMOs. So this is probably the first step where they're making the camera changes the same. Like if you go to any other MMO world, well, most of them, World of Warcraft, Runes of Magic, games like that, if you just control the camera, it'll be the way they're describing here. Except maybe not with the middle. Well, with the middle mouse button, it allows you to zoom in. So I'm not sure if they're adding a zoom in method. Another difference is that, in RuneScape, if you go up a floor in a building, you have to actually click on the stairs and then you appear at the top. And in a lot of games, you actually just walk up the stairs. So I'm guessing that'll be another change they're going to be doing in the future if they're sort of making RuneScape a little more like those games. Personally, I don't really care because it's easy for me to change the camera control and I don't really do it that often. So it's not that big of an update. Okay, the pit. This is one of the updates that they don't really give a lot of detail about. I'm going to read it to you guys and then talk about it, but I can't really say a lot about it because they sort of made it really mysterious. The pit. Agility, distraction, and diversion. If you find yourself training your agility skill towards the end of the month, you might find yourself bumping into a mysterious talent scout who's interested in finding some candidates for the pit. RuneScape's newest and least forgiving distraction and diversion. It's somewhere you'll only be able to read to be an invite though, and you take one on one of the 6 different Madcap events designed to give you a well-deserved break from your favorite agility spot and test your luck and skills. Those that do well will earn generous XP reward, unique cosmetic gear, and the respect of crazy characters at the course. Are you good enough to catch the talent scout's eye? Start running laps and you'll find out if you've got what it takes. So, I don't know if you get found by the talent scout if you do a lap quickly or if you do a lot of laps in a row. I'm not even sure. I don't know why it says it's the least forgiving, because here it says least forgiving distraction and diversion. And I'm not exactly sure what that means because it's agility, distraction and diversion, so I'm guessing you don't even have to bring any items, so I don't know what could happen to you that makes it the least forgiving. But the rewards look pretty good. Agility is a pretty slow Agility is a pretty slow skill to train, and it's also very boring to a lot of players. So I think Jagex realized this and they wanted to make it a fun way to train agility. So the XP rewards are really good. And since I do want to do Ritual of the Mazrat sometime in the future, I will be very happy about this because it does require 77 agility. So the last update this month. Halloween 2011, DeathCon 2. Where better to hold a Halloween event than the Citadel of Death himself? Grim is inviting all comers to his own Halloween-themed castle to help out with DeathCon 2, a 2-week convention to celebrate all things spooky. Meet new characters and old favorites as you engage with perplexing puzzles and catastrophic conundrums, earning you new cosmetic items, a new emote, and a chance for non-clan members to see what Citadels are all about. There's even an exceptionally cool hourglass item available only to RuneScape members for this Halloween. So be sure you're subscribed during DeathCon 2 if you want to get your hands on it. There's plenty to see and do as you help Death and his horsemen get everything ready for the evil event of the year. With both RuneFest and DeathCon 2 happening at the same time, I wonder if Grim has anything special in store for us. Don't forget, nothing is certain apart from Death itself. So this looks like a pretty cool update, and it looks like a cool Halloween event. Of course, I'm subscribed, so that hourglass thing is sort of cool looking. They actually mentioned it, so I'm guessing it might actually have some use in-game. Most holiday event items don't. They're just cosmetic, but it did not say it's a cosmetic item. It listed it separately. So I don't know if that'll actually mean it helps you in the game, or it's only listed separately because it's available for members only. And if you guys don't want to subscribe, if I have 1 or 2 viewers that's a non-member, I don't think you would be really watching this video then. But if you are a non-member, then I will mention this update in another video, and then you can decide if you want to subscribe for it or not. And it's probably not the best thing ever, but I think the reason they're doing this as a Citadel is because Citadels were supposed to be the biggest update in the year. And I mean, they were pretty cool, but it definitely was not the biggest update in the year. I don't remember if Next was released this year. I think it was, but that was way larger than any Citadel update. Also, in my opinion, Ritual of the Mazrat was also larger. So they sort of want to make Citadels bigger part of the game. So they thought if they made an event where everyone goes, then some people will see how cool Citadels are. Personally, I don't think Citadels are that cool, but it's a big area, so it'll be bigger than the Grim Reaper's house. I know there was an event there 1 year, or maybe 2 years, and that's why there's the giant spider, because there was one event with the spiders at his house. So anyway, that's just the behind the scenes October. Stay tuned later today for the Ritual of the Mazrat, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.